there, everybody. Happy New Year. We're going to leave 2021 behind. Goodbye and say hello to 2022. Wow. 2022, that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy when you actually think about it. 2022. Wow. Well, the last couple of years have been a bit of a weird one for all of us. And you know what? This year, for every single one of us, this year is going to be the best one. You're going to look back at the end of this year and you're going to say, that was one of the best years of my life. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's manifest that success. Let's manifest that positivity. And let's make 2022 our year. All of us, our year. Let's do it. I believe in us. Anyway, before I jump into this video, I've got a few things I want to say. If you want to skip past this and get straight to my reaction, then go ahead and do that. Then go ahead and do that right now. But if you guys are still sticking with me and you want to hear some of the stuff I want to say, a month back, I said that if we got to 5K, I'd do a video with my wife. And you guys absolutely smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. Couldn't even believe it. Here we are in the new year and we're sitting on 6.4. All you guys. You guys have been absolutely amazing and crazy supportive. But I saw us trickling along from 5 and here we are at 6.4 and I saw us approaching that 10K and I was like, if you guys somehow managed to get me to that big 10K, I was like, I have to give you guys something back. What can I do to show my gratitude, to show my appreciation for you amazing people? I was like, I can't just let it hit that big milestone and not do anything. So I was trying to think of something I could do. Something I could do to make sure that I felt like I gave back to you guys if we hit that big, huge milestone. So, you guys let me know if you're happy with this or if there's something else you'd like me to do as well. Let me know because I'm always happy. You know, I'll read the comments. Leave a comment down below if there's something else you'd like me to do and hit 10K. But I've come up with a few ideas. First, I will be doing my first ever live stream. You guys can ask me whatever you want. It'll be an open Q&A. I don't know how long it will last. I'll make sure that it's good for you American guys. I sort of do it at a good time so all of you can join. I'll make sure it's at a good time. It won't be too late here, but it'll probably be about AM. So it'll be American time. It'll be like, I know you've got different time zones out there, but what I mean is it'll be in the morning. It'll be in the morning across the US continent. It'll be it'll be around 10 AM, I imagine, to 12 AM. So that's what I'll do. I'll do a live stream. For those of you who don't already know, I do have a Twitch channel. I haven't streamed on it yet. The link is in my description to this video. If you want, go follow that. Just in case I do the live stream on Twitch. It will either be on Twitch or YouTube. But just in case, go follow the Twitch. You don't have to if you don't want to. I don't mind. Either way, no hard feelings. Don't worry about it. If you guys want to, go support the Twitch channel. It's interesting to get a gauge of how many of you like the idea of me streaming in the future. At the moment, the Twitch channel is just sitting on like less than 5 followers. So maybe it won't be something I do, but if you guys want me to stream and you guys want to have Q&As, you want me to play some games with me and that sort of stuff in the future, depending on when this channel goes, then go hit that follow button on the Twitch. If not, then I'll probably stream on here. It's up to you guys. But yeah, if you want to support it, go do it anyway. So that's one thing. I'll do my first ever live stream. I'll do an open Q&A. You guys can ask me what you want. And then, yeah, that's my first thing if we hit 10K. The second thing is something you guys have been asking for a while. And you guys really enjoyed it when my wife came and joined us on this video. You guys loved her. You guys loved her, and she was overwhelmed. She read all the comments in that video. She was so overwhelmed, so happy. And she said in the last video, if we hit 10K, she'll come back and do a video. Well, we've changed that a little bit. She's not going to come back and do one video. She's going to come back and do a series. If we can hit that 10K, because you guys want me to check out Tom MacDonald, I'm Corny with my wife. You want me to check out Upchurch Vinyl. You want me to check out Jelly Roll Save Me. You want me to check out some Nate, some NF with my wife. There's so much you guys want me to check out with her that one video is not going to cut it. So there'll be a few. And we'll tick off all those videos you guys want. If we hit 10K, we start a new series. My wife comes on with me, and all those songs you guys have been telling me to save for her, we will get through. That's if we hit 10K. The last thing is a bit of a secret. Some of you already know. Some of you don't know. But there's a little bit of a secret. And that secret, well, you guys will just have to find out. All I'll say is, this channel, I've been keeping it strictly music. I've been keeping it music reactions, and that's what I plan on doing going forward. This channel will be music reactions. But there's a lot of stuff, isn't there? There's a lot of Upchurch and Adam Calhoun funny sketches you guys have been asking me to check out. There's a ton of Tom MacDonald and Nova videos you guys want me to check out. There's a ton of Nate videos, live concerts behind the scenes. There is tons of stuff you guys have been asking me to check out. The Upchurch documentary you guys have been asking me to check out. There's a lot, but I haven't been wanting to do on this channel. I haven't been wanting to do it on this channel. So we'll see what happens when we hit 10K. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and I wanted to give back. I didn't want you guys to push me to that milestone and me not to acknowledge it. And I saw how amazing you guys are doing, as you always are, and I was like, I've got to do something for you. I've got to do something for you. So if there's something else you think I should do when I hit that milestone, let me know down below. If people are behind and like, yeah, this is a great idea, then I'll do it. I'll more than happily do it. But yeah, let's make 2022 our year. Now, my friend Jinx, and you're always in the comments, you guys know who he is. He was number one. I asked you guys to pick a song. I said, what song do you guys want me to react to? And don't worry, if you did recommend a song, I'm going to check it out. You know I'm going to check it out. But this was just the next one. And you guys all unanimously, can't even say that word, said that it's got to be Hangman. So, enough of my waffling bollocks. It's time to hit play on Tom MacDonald, Hangman.
This a warning for the ones who say they aren't afraid. Lately I've been
I just got to point out right now, and I think you guys can agree that I just got to show that appreciation for Tom when it comes to not messing around with the intros. There's no waffle. Like me, you guys know I love to talk. Waffle gang, of course. But there's no waffle. He jumps straight into it every single time.
This a warning for the ones who say they aren't afraid. Lately I've been coming from a darker place. I've been dealing with depression. I'm more dangerous than ever. I've been drinking again and never felt better. I swear to God that I'ma burn a bridge and piss on the flames. Mix the ash with some whiskey and spit it all in their face. My new girl probably flip if you got something to say. She reminds me of myself when I would drink every day.
Interesting. I didn't realize how much we were jumping back with this one. So not only is Tom drinking when he's making this video, he's saying how fantastic he feels when he's doing this song. And also his relationship with Nova is quite new when he's doing this as well. I didn't know any of this. Alright.
I'll probably flip if you got something to say. She reminds me of myself when I would drink every day. I used to feel like how I felt was just a temporary phase, but now I feel like the feelings.
Wait a second, his hair as well, shaved at the side. Has it always been like that? Have I just missed that? Why am I only noticing that now? This beat is crazy cold as well, by the way.
The fucking feeding our fame, and I don't play.
Whoa, he didn't. Wait. That wasn't bleeped. What's going on with this one? What's going on with this one?
Felt was just a temporary phase, but now I feel like the feelings are fucking feeding our fame, and I don't plan to slow down to give it a second to breathe. I push the pedal past the breaking point, I'm picking up speed. In 2016, swear I came apart at the seams. I was scared of the dark and therefore afraid of my dreams, but I rebuilt what came apart with iron alloy and beams. Come fly a plane into my legs, and I won't fall to my knees. Haven't taken any pills to calm me down for a month. I'm on the edge and I'm waiting for any reason to jump. Don't take it lightly, I'm excited when they throw in the punch. I got a list of different strategies to bury these bumps. Very rarely do I carry out a weight of a grudge, but I've been barely ordinary since the prairies and drugs. My imaginary friends in camouflage with some guns, and I've been fairly military, but my army is one. They've been passive aggressive.
This is so different. Not only the beat and the style. Tom's coming in with that aggressive rap, which you know we love on this channel. I mean, the NF journey has proven that. But on top of that, you've got this crazy hardcore old beat. You've got the black and white deep music video, which obviously, whenever Tom does that, whenever Tom has these black and white music videos, you know the topic is going to be heavy. He did it with some scenes from the Eminem. He did it with, his I'm forgetting it, but the remix he did of Eminem's song. And The Way I Am, and whenever he does it, the song is always hard. The song is always aggressive, hard Tom. He comes in spitting fire. And the topics about this are literally blowing me away. It's only 2 years old, but it feels like it's 10. It's crazy.
With some guns, and I've been fairly military, but my army is one. They've been passive aggressive with how they deal with my message. They lack the passion and reckless nature of truthful expression. They ain't made of what I'm made from. They've been bruised up and dented. They don't understand the underhanded, ruthless obsession that I was born with. Slam like the door sticks. Closet full of skeletons so heavy couldn't move them with a forklift. Your bitch probably fell in love because you forced it. Now she bumped my records while you deep inside a porn binge.
This is nuts. The lyrics don't even sound like Tom. This is a whole different side to Tom. This is blowing my mind. This is a whole different side to Tom. It said it was 2 years old. This does not feel like a 2-year-old Tom. I've got nothing. The lyrics, the point. We're talking about your girl, the forced relationship. This is crazy. This is so different.
You fell in love because you forced it. Now she bumped my records while you deep inside a porn binge. I woke up with a buzzing in my head. I don't want to leave the comfort of my bed. A dozen missed calls from a dozen of my friends, and my day just started, but it's coming to an end. Already getting dark. Wake up with the stars. I don't even know how I got home after I left the bar. Yeah, I did 8 months sober, and I hate that it's over, but the weight on my shoulders started breaking my heart. I started.
So he did 8 months sober before this, and he's broken. He said he's drinking, he never feels better. The beat, with a demonic voice as well, that's echoing over his own verse, is just making this song hit that so much harder. And this literally feels like this song is Tom's, I don't know, inner devil coming out and saying how all these things, all these negative things just make him feel so good. That's what I'm getting from this song. That's the sort of point and the tone I'm getting from this song. He's saying he's broken down, but he feels great for breaking down. And like he said, the weight on his shoulders after 8 months, and he feels fantastic. He never felt better because he's finally given that up. That's what I'm getting from this. It's his inner demons coming out and having a voice. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like Tom's inner demons have taken over. They've picked up the mic, and Hangman was born. That's what I'm getting from this.
And I hate that it's over, but the weight on my shoulders started breaking my heart. I started out with 1 or 2, and then I moved to 3 or 4, and then I realized that I was back where I had been before. Ativan's gone missing from the bottle. Tell my doctor they were stolen, but I know that they were swallowed. Everything I ever did was always done with open throttles. All the way or nothing, non-commitment is a broken promise. And I know that that's a problem in itself, but you're living or you're dying or you're crying out for help.
Right. I've got a little bit of a theory here, and I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. But did this song come out around the similar sort of time as Brandon Hart released Wave? Because the music videos are very similar, and the point and the topic of the song is very similar, and back when Brandon Hart released Wave, Tom was drinking as well. So is there a relation? Is there a correlation there? Let me know down below. Was there a similar time? Was it a similar time period? Is this the same time frame? That's just what I'm getting from this.
And I know that that's a problem in itself, but you're living or you're dying or you're crying out for help. Yeah, it's been a week since I felt like me. I've been starving, but I just can't eat. I'm exhausted, but I can't find sleep. It's been harder than it's ever been. The darkness hasn't ever dimmed, the light's so bleak. I never understood what they meant when they said that they were just the shadows of men that they had been before they were beat.
Do you know what this is making me realize? Also, there's no chorus. This is just Tom spitting straight bars. This is giving me sort of Nate vibes. I know the style is completely different, but I mean, the fact that he's just going for it, there's no chorus, and it's coming from his heart. You know what I've just realized? It doesn't get more real than here, does it? It doesn't get more real than here. The people we check out on this channel are literally the most real artists ever. And they all talk about their problems. They all talk about their issues. They all vent. And they use their mic as their own therapy, their own way of venting all their frustrations, all their demons, everything out to the world. They put themselves on display for everyone else so everyone else can learn from their mistakes. Every single artist we check out does that. Upchurch does it in his own hard, funny way. Tom does it, and sometimes he does it in his funny way, sometimes in a deep way. It depends. You know, we get songs like Balloon and Hangman, or we get songs like Buttholes. You know, it all depends. Tom's all over the place when it comes to this sort of stuff. And then we get Nate, who literally just blows our minds with these crazy emotions. But all of them have one thing in common. All of them are real. I like to hope you guys see me as that as well. That's all I ever want this channel to be, the most real reaction channel on YouTube. That is what I'm striving to do, and that's what I'll always do. That is why when I watch other reaction channels, I look at them and I think they're great. But I want mine to be better when it comes to one thing, and that's being real. I want, when people think, oh, who's the most real reaction channel on YouTube? I want them to immediately think, it's the Waffle Gang. It's the home of the Waffle Gang. That's G.O.T. Games. That's the most real reaction channel on YouTube. That is my goal. That is what I'm striving for on this channel.
Understood what they meant when they said that they were just the shadows of men that they had been before they were beat. Now I know that everything I heard was for real when I'm looking in the mirror at a shell of myself. I think that stress is a contributing factor to being 28 and feeling older than dad does. The wrinkles on my face spreading faster and faster. If the good die young, I hope I'm one of the bad ones. The days long.
The topic of this song is so heavy when he's talking about the fact that alcohol is taking him over, but you can also see the fact that it's destroying his life, destroying his body, making him feel run down and crap, but he also feels fantastic at the same time. It's such an inner contradiction that so many people who suffer with this sort of thing go through. And I've seen people very close to me go through it as well. Luckily, I've never had to go through this kind of addiction myself, but I have been one of the unlucky people who's witnessed someone I really love go through it. And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who are either struggling with it or have seen someone struggle with it, and if you are, know that I feel your pain.
Faster and faster, if the good die young, I hope I'm one of the bad ones. The day's long, stay strong and try again tomorrow though. Even if you're running out of reasons to ignore the phone, even if you're running out of gas, go and borrow more. Your demons knock the hardest when you finally chose to close the door. This is not the way my parents raised me.
True.
I hope they realize that they didn't fail one of their babies. This is the result of a declining social climate that's original design was keeping people trapped inside it. Liquor and violence, we suffer in silence until we embrace one another and find our collective defiance will topple the giants. I just try to smile through the crying, cause I know that someone somewhere is feeling way worse than I am, and that's true. That's true.
Alright, I'm gonna let it ride to the end because I don't want to miss anything on this one. like Tom just said there, and that point hits home with me 100%. The problem we have so much as a generation, as people, the problem we have so much these days is that all of us are dealing with these issues. All of us are dealing with certain issues, but we all think there's someone out there that's dealing with issues worse than me. I feel like that all the time. I feel like I can't vent about my problems because they're tiny in comparison to some other people's, right? How many of you feel like that? How many of you feel like you're going through some stuff, but other people are going through worse stuff, so you don't want to say what you're going through? That is the wrong way of thinking. That is a wrong way of thinking. That is a bad way of thinking, because no matter how small your problems are, if they're problems to you, they're in your head, they're eating away at you, they're changing your mind and your perception on your life, they're ruining your life. That is what a problem is. And yes, there will always be someone who's got a worse problem, but that doesn't mean yours is any less important. If it's important to you, it's important to other people. So if you've got a problem, no matter how small it is, even if it's like, oh man, I flick the light switch 3 times every time I leave the house, but you don't want to talk about it because you think it's silly. Anything like that, it's still a problem. If it concerns you, if it upsets you, you got a family here, you got someone to talk to, or just talk to the people closest to you, no matter how small the problem is. And sometimes it might not be, you know, it might go hard on deaf ears. You might bring up your problem and the people you're talking to aren't like contributing to helping it. Well, then you're talking to the wrong people and talk to someone else. The family here will never ever put you down for any problem you've got, no matter how small it may seem to you. If it hurts you, if it's something you feel like you need help with, then get help. Have a chat with us, have a chat with someone close to you. You know, I don't ever want any of you. This is me giving you a lecture. I don't ever want any of you ever looking at your life and ever thinking your problems are too minuscule to bring up. That is the wrong way of thinking. Like Tom said right there, he looks at everyone else and thinks they've got way more problems. Yes, so we should help them, but we should also help us. Don't neglect yourself and go out helping everybody, because you will live a short life with a heart attack. You need to make sure, and I know this sounds weird, but it's true, you need to make sure you be a little bit selfish every now and then, because you've got two sides. You've got people who don't care, and you've got people who care too much. And the people who care too much get taken advantage of and get taken to the cleaners by everyone else. You've got to find a healthy in the middle. And I don't know if a lot of you are saying, nah, that's the wrong way of thinking, but I feel like there's so many people these days that never talk about their problems. They go through their entire life never speaking about their problems, never thinking about what concerns them, because they don't feel like it's heavy enough to bring up. And it shouldn't be like that. We should all be able to talk about all of our problems, including me. I don't talk to you guys enough about my problems, and maybe I should open up a little bit more. So maybe I'm being a bit hypocritical here, and maybe I'll change that. But yes, Hangman, Jinx, you were right on this one. My friend. The song was good, but the reason I really enjoyed that song was the fact that I got to see a completely different side to Tom. I feel like we've been checking him out for 3 months now. We've been looking at different Tom songs, and this one felt completely different to all of them because I got to see a completely different side to the guy. I haven't seen this side to him before. I haven't seen this drinking side to him before. I haven't seen these thoughts come out of his head before. Not in this way. I know he does hit on them a lot, but this literally seemed like his demons had won and he was having a battle with them right in front of us. That's what it felt like. Usually he's talking about struggling and fighting the demons and he's losing that battle, but this time was literally Tom has lost, but he's still fighting. That's what I got from this. And it was a heavy one to hear, but man, it was refreshing in a way to see a different side of Tom. And then refreshing in all the wrong ways and all the right ways, if that makes sense. It's sad to see that he lost, but we know where he is now, so it's refreshing to know that he overcome this part of his life. That's what I mean by that. And yeah, Tom and Nova are absolutely killing it now. Emotionally, I understand that they go through their struggles, but I mean, they are huge, amazing role models for the rest of us, because they battle these demons and they put them out there for the world to see, and they've overcome them. And if anything, we can learn a hell of a lot from people like that. So that's why I love checking him out on this channel. That's why I've checked out so much of his stuff, and that's why I'll keep checking out his stuff. As long as he keeps putting it out, I'll keep being an ear for it to fall upon. Anyway, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for spending your time on watching this channel, watching this video with me. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. I know I say every video, and I'm assuming if you guys have made it to the end, you are. But yeah, it really supports. It really supports the channel. Hitting the like button really supports, and subscribing really supports the channel. So if you don't mind, it would help a lot. Anyway, you don't have to if you don't want to. Either way, I still love you. And I do. I love each and every one of you. Have yourselves an amazing new year. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this year's our year, 100%. This is the year of the waffle. Go ask the Chinese calendar, the Chinese New Year's calendar. They'll tell you it's the year of the waffle. And if they don't, it's just because it's a big secret. Don't worry. It's the year of the waffle. Anyway, I love each and every one of you. Stay safe. Have an amazing 2022. And as always, you will see me in the next video.